What's up YouTube, it's Machina here. Today I went to my regular locals. I took Machina Gadget again. I went 3-2. Kind of a bit disappointed in today. The deck didn't run as well as it usually does. But, well, I'll go over my matchups after the deck profile. Triple Fortress, this is good as ever. Gear frames, I didn't sack these as often today, which kind of hurt in some of the matchups, but oh well. Cannon, 2 of each gadget. And 2 Trags for the monsters. Trag put in some work today, it's pretty good. The spells from Holy Trinity, double MST, double Lance, double Duality, Avarice, and Soul Taker. Pretty tempted to relegate Soul Taker to the side and put it in something else, but because its performance has usually been fairly meh, so oh well. For the traps, 1 Road, which is really good. Managed to get it off a couple of times today. Double Bottomless, double Fiendish, double Deprison, double Cool. These were fairly lackluster today, simply because I went against 2 Gravekeepers randomly, going from months and months of never playing them to 2 consecutive rounds, so they got sided out. 2 Mirrorforce, 2 Torrential, and the Warning Duo, or Solemn Duo should I say. For the side, played 2 Shadow Imprisonings. These were good against GKs. 2 Gozens, 1 Compulse, 2 Overworked, 2 Assailant, the 3rd Space Typhoon, 2 Banisher. I'm probably going to bump this up to 3 because these really hid for me whenever I needed them. And 2 Soul Drain. Oh, and 1 Ally of Justice Quarantine. For the extra, double Gigant, Utopia, and if I can find it, Array, Cowboy, Dice Sigma, Merrogeist, Shockmaster, Pat, Direwolf, Pearl, Dweller, Macerook, Big Eye, and the Stardust for the road. Right, so as you can tell, nothing much has really changed in that lineup. I don't think anything will until next week when Template's out. Hopefully we'll be able to secure a playset. But yeah, that's my matchups. Round 1, I went against some Destiny Hero thing. Game 1, he opened absolute nuts. It was like Stratos and Rota and King of the Swamp to search Polymerization and Storm. So I just went Herpa Dogma, no not Dogma, what's the fusion? It slipped my mind now. Destiny and Dragoon, and completely destroyed my Deprison and Fiendish, which have been really helpful against that. But I couldn't really do much against that 3k. I had hold my fortresses, hoping for 2 fortresses in hand, and just kind of cycling through gadgets with some sort of menial back row. And I really needed to either draw gear frame or cannon to go into big eye play, because that was the only real out I saw to it. But that didn't happen, and I lost game 1. Game 2, I went completely nuts and destroyed him. Game 3, we pretty much started in time. I think we played a couple of rounds before, maybe a couple of turns before time was called. But this dragged out for so long. He got me down to 22 or something, and he used Destruct Potion on his Dogma, I keep saying Dogma, on his Destiny End Dragoon to dodge a D-Prison, putting up to 11, which basically in time is really not very nice. In the end I only got him down to 6-2 because he ran Wabakoos and Dandelions and just stalling shite like that. It was one of those positions as well where if I had 2 or 3 more turns, he was just top decking. He top decked like Wabakoo and stuff, and I was just punching him with Fortress. But yeah, also gadgets don't really like Defender. It hurts when they run into it. But yeah, I lost round 1, which kind of sucked. Yeah. Round 2 was against GKs, which was annoying, but I managed to 2-0 it. And then round 3, GKs again. Game 1 was really close. I opened Call and Avarice against, GK's Necro Valley, which wasn't fun. But I managed to pop the Necro Valley and get Avarice play in, which got me the win. Game 2, I can't remember much of Game 2, I think he just got a bad hand. I don't remember it lasting nearly as long. But yeah, that was a 2-0. Round 4 was against Hieratics, the same guy who I faced in the Cardiff Regionals. A lovely gentleman by the name of Ollie. Game 1, I think I just had the road to his wing beats and stuff like that. Yeah, game 1 was quite a lot of fun. It was pretty back and forth. Game 2, I think he opened a bad hand, and I think I got this turn 2 or 3, so I couldn't really do anything. Because if you don't know what this does, this means neither player can special summon light monsters, so we can do TEF plays or anything. So yeah, that was nice. That was a 2-0. And then round 5 was against Mermail. This annoyed me quite a lot, if I'm honest, because it was 0-2. Both times I got into a winning position, and then he top decked something which won him it that turn. Game 1, I chipped away all of his resources as far as I knew. Then he went Dark Hole Avarice, so that was fun. Game 2, I didn't see a single Banisher or a Soul Drain. Pretty much went into the same sort of position. He had 1 card in hand. I had Gear Frame, Big Eye with 1 material, and an Abyss lead which I'd Big Eyed. And I was on about 3.5k. He was on 7.7, but and he had I think he had a Fiendish Chained Abyss Gaios. Yeah. And he top decked Diva. Diva played into an Armorion and then used a Reborn, which he'd held, to get back a Megalo and punch over my stuff. So that was slightly annoying. If he didn't top the Diva, there wasn't really much he could do with that Reborn. I mean, next time I would have just big-eyed something. Big-eyed probably the Gaios and attempted to swing the stuff, but yeah. So I thought 3-2, ended up coming 17th. I was the lowest ranked 3-2 in the tournament, simply because my round 1 loss then proceeded to go 1-4. So yeah. Oh well. As always, give me a thumbs up if you like this video. If you have any tweaks, let me know. I will be getting in some either 1 or 2 boxes of Hidden Arsenal 7, so I'll be uploading opening videos of that, and this, depending on what I pull, I'll be building like tinplate gadgets, constellas, maybe some other cool things as well. But yeah, it's been Uzmakunai1, signing out.